Hey Super Awesome Stampers, this is Super Awesome Stamper Shirley. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I would like to share how to create this rich raspberry card. It was inspired by a Pinterest pin my sister sent me. So let's get started. I am going to move them all away except for the one that has all of the touches on it. So I went ahead and cut and scored rich raspberry to 8.5 by 5.5, scored it 4 1/4, and then the pieces of Whisper White we're using today are 1/6 of a sheet of 8.5 by 11. So I cut my 8.5 by 11 the long way at 4 1/4, and then those two pieces that are left I cut in about 3 equal pieces, which is about 3.6 inches. So that's how I get 6 equal pieces off of one 8.5 by 11 without creating any scrap. So that goes there and also on the inside. Now this stamp is from the Better Together stamp set. I've already stamped it using rich raspberry ink, and you won't see me do that because I've already got enough of these stamped and I don't need any more because I had to do a couple takes of this video. But I will show you how to create the flower in 3 different tones. The flower comes from the Flower Shop stamp set, and I have another video showing how to make sure you have your stamp and your punch lined up, and you'll see what I mean when you try to just randomly stamp your flower on paper and try to line it up with the punch. It won't work because this punch is not symmetrical. It is asymmetrical, which means it's not the same on all of the sides. I think that's why I like this flower so much, is because it has its own little character on each petal. So then we're going to punch it out. So I did not re-ink between stamping. You see, I tried to do that, but as I was talking, I caught myself and didn't do that. We're going to just put those on the glue dot for a second. The next layer is our embossed festive embossing folder. Now this is new. It's again 1/6 of a sheet of my 8.5 by 11 Whisper White. And when you run it through, you get this wonderful pattern. I cut this in 3 equal pieces. So I cut it just above each dotted line because I wanted the dots to show at the top. Alright, again, no scraps. I love to make sure I'm not contributing to my scrap pile and use all of the pieces up. So that I will just layer on top. Then the next thing would be those flowers that I punched. Now I'm just eyeballing it, making sure it's within the bounds of the corner of the card. And then along the bottom of the white, just eyeballing it. This one will be eyeballed about in the center of the card to the center of the flower. And then the final one kind of balancing it all out. Now my rhinestones are the next touch. We've got a couple of different sizes of rhinestones. Let's pick these. That one. And that one, and that one. Now these will go through the mail. So if you're concerned about that, it's pretty tight, but they will go through. Alright, and the last piece that I've added is a retired piece of Into the Woods Rich Raspberry ribbon. We had it in our fall catalog, and of course I snapped it up because it's rich raspberry. So if you place an order for me or Sweet Talk me into giving you a yard, I can probably part with the yard. And that's it. That's the card. Quick and simple, rich raspberry, inspired by a pin my sister sent me. So thanks for watching. This is Super Awesome Stamper Shirley. Bye. Hey, I realized I forgot to share my economizing paper tip for your pansies. You can punch 24 out of an 8.5 by 11 Whisper White sheet, which will make 8 cards. But if you're doing it in a workshop or a class setting, you might want to cut a piece of 2 by 6, and then they can get their 3 flowers off of the one sheet there. So for more tips and inspiration for paper crafting life, visit my blog, superawesomestamper.wordpress.com. Bye!